So now that you understand consumption versus production, some people say, well, I've been working hard producing all my life. I'm not getting rich. Why? Why don't I have any wealth? Why, madam? Knowledge test.
What did you say?
Why some people work so hard all their life and they're producing, but yet they're not wealthy, they're not materially comfortable. Why is that?
Because they spend more than what they earn.
Well, that could be one reason, that you spend more than you consume. Even though you work very hard, you're still consuming more than you produce. In value terms, okay, in value terms.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
That's it, I can't remember.
Well, there's another possibility, which is what you produce is of little value, right? Here in Malaysia, you see that, the hardest working people are in the F&B business, I would assume. I would think in plantations, maybe not these days, in plantations a lot less because there's machine, but in F&B, you don't have machines to automate everything. And they work, they go to these fresh wet markets at 6 a.m. to buy fresh vegetables so they can cook quality food, and they don't go home. They work all day on their feet, and in the evening, maybe by midnight, they can finally clean up and go home. They are busting their butt to feed people, feed the world. Yet, at the end of the day, they'd be lucky if they bring a meager profit home. Why is that? They're producing but the problem is what I just said, is that at least in the consumer's perspective, they are producing very little value. And how do we say that they produce little value? We say, well, that's not fair. It is, because what you want to pay for that food. You can say, you can talk all day long, well, it's not fair. I mean, they're hard workers, and they are. But let me ask you, are you willing to pay more for your food? And most people will say, no, I'm not. If you're not willing to pay more for your food, then you are basically saying that service, that product they're providing, is not worth that much to you, right? If you're dying of cancer, you're gonna pay everything in your bank, and you even borrow money to save yourself from dying from cancer, right? Well, you can make a value judgment all you don't want, but at the end of the day, your actions tells the world how much you value something. And if you want to create wealth, you can't just produce. You have to produce things that are valuable in other people's eyes, things that they're willing to pay handsomely for. Otherwise, you can produce, and you'll never grow wealthy. And yeah, that's it.